Oh boy, here we go, you guys. We've got some action to talk about. Now, I genuinely love it when podcasters actually back up what they say on the mic. If you're gonna talk tough behind a microphone, you better be able to say the same thing to that person's face. And, well, sort of, kind of. It looks like Mal is tired of the narrative that he's too scared to show up to certain concerts, so now he's pulling up to shows himself, checking the temperature, so to speak, in case anybody's looking to start smoke with him in person. This all comes after fans called Mal out for skipping Jay-Z's Roots Picnic shows, along with any of Jay-Z's Yankee Stadium shows, all because of his known affiliation with Drake. And apparently, Mal had enough of hearing it, saying, "Do you guys really think I'm scared to pull up to these shows?" This comes after, on a previous episode, Memphis Bleek jokingly told Mal, "You can't go to Jay's shows because you're over at your mall," a jab referencing that alleged Drake connection.
To connect for a minute.
Yeah, man, but we had to after I saw you pick sides.
It got derailed.
Yeah, when he picked
Once
the
we
side,
found out,
I was like,
because I chose their side.
Next available spot, I'm there.
Yo, it was funny because I spoke to Bleak and Bleak was like, yo, what happened? I thought it was Rob. I was like, yo, what you mean, man? He said, nah, I'm coming up there, man.
Yeah, like I had to. Because I understand they call you OVO Mall, but you said you didn't go to the show. I forgot why you said you didn't. But
I didn't go because I felt like that's, to me, from what I see, that's Jay's last New York moment.
You think so?
I think so. Because what do you do after that?
Me, Blizzle.
So, looks like Mo said F it. I'm going to show you guys I'm good anywhere. After disrespecting J. Cole for 2+ years, calling him all kinds of names, and crashing out on Cole on behalf of Drake.
He better explain why he did what he did. He better explain why he had that conversation with Kendrick.
Okay.
And then never spoke to Drake after that again in his life. He has to explain that.
I'm with you.
He has to explain that. That's nasty. I fuck with Cole. Cole can rap his ass off. Put it in bars on why you did what you did to Drake, bro. Don't give me all of this young Simba and this nigga and that. No. Tell the world why you had that conversation with Kendrick before that whole back and forth with him and Drake, and why you came off that tour with Drake, and after Drake gave you your first #1, and then you never spoke to Drake again.
Okay.
Current day, today, till this day, has never spoke to Drake again.
Now,
tell the world why you did that. I need to know why he did that.
These are words that we know he wants to tell Drake, but he knows Drake ain't picking up the phone for him. So therefore, let me.
So he
get
can't
this
rap
out.
it?
He can. I don't want to hear it. Ooh, I don't care to hear this shit.
I don't care what you or Drake thinks about it when I want to hear Jermaine Cole rap about what happened the last 3 months.
We're not talking about. We're talking about the scope of if you and your friend are rappers, and then another rapper jumps in on some song that you and him got that's #1, shits on your bar. You look like you want to fight, but then you're like, nah, I don't want to fight. You go.
And sure enough, Mal pulled up to J. Cole's The Fall Off tour this past weekend. And from what it looked like, he didn't even have security with him. Now, big shout out to Rory for capturing this exclusive footage. Make sure you guys go give him a follow on Instagram. Rory was the one who actually documented him and Mal's whole experience at the J. Cole concert. And from what it looks like in the footage, a female fan of J. Cole actually approached Mal directly. Take a look at this video.
Some glasses and earplugs in case I started to feel a little strokey. I knew Mal's life might be in danger, so I bought him some bootleg merch outside so he could blend in with the crowd. Security tried to warn Mal that it wasn't safe there, but he brushed it off and walked in without the Dreamboat body armor I provided. He immediately regretted that once he breezed through the metal detectors and they knew he was vulnerable. As predicted, Mal was not met with open arms from the Dreamville community the moment we sat down. Mal's cockiness immediately subsided as he realized he was in way over his head. For our own safety, he made a quick call for reinforcements and my mind was put back at ease. Now I just needed to broker a peace treaty between Mal and Cole, but I was immediately interrupted by a compromised journalist that rewrote his 2026 rapper list the second he left Jermaine's arms. Had that not happened, I truly believe he would have accepted Mal's olive branch in the Tree of Unity. Either way, the show was incredible, and I highly recommend going to the Fall Off tour when it's in your city. Ultimately, the peace treaty was not met, but we did survive the let-out, and we had a great time. On the next episode, Mal will end white-on-white crime and get my band lifted from the Jack Harlow shows.
Oh, we ain't got no tickets. Oh, what the fuck is going on, man?
Now, I did see a lot of people online saying that J. Cole flat out ignored Mal, but honestly, I don't think that's what actually happened. Think about it from a rapper's perspective. When you're walking through a crowd like that, you're not looking at any one person's face. You're looking out at thousands of people at once. You're scanning left and right, just trying to make your way through the venue. So props to Mal for actually pulling up and making it out to the Cole concert. But at the end of the day, nobody really thought Mal wasn't welcome there in the first place. And no disrespect to J. Cole or his fan base, but let's be real. This crowd is largely made up of backpack hip-hop fans and female concertgoers.
All kept to his promise.
I did.
He did come to the J. Cole show with me.
I did. Shout out to the Dreamville team, everybody, for not having me.
Hey, yo.
Thank y'all. Y'all couldn't keep me out the building. Kept me off the riser, but couldn't keep me out the building. It's all good. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dreamville.
I mean, I feel like we probably could have went over to the riser. I just didn't want to push our luck. We had great seats, could see the stage. I didn't feel like we should really push things.
What you think would have happened if we walked to the riser?
Nothing.
Exactly.
And I don't mean that in like, I hope they don't take that in that.
No. They would have allowed us to go on the riser.
Those are
bro.
my guys.
Yeah,
They
it's
was
not-
strict. I don't know. They was strict on that riser, boy.
We saw B-Dot come off the riser to hug Cole mid walkthrough and go back on the
Oh,
riser. They
man,
were
that
not
was
strict at all.
nasty, B-Dot.
No, he said thank you for that.
Said, thank you, Cole.
Wanted that
I
footage.
said, oh my God, B-Dot.
All right, well, had he not interrupted that, I was going to try to get Cole to stop in Dat Mall. Like, that was my plan.
Cole would have saw me sitting there, he would have stopped the music.
Security.
Pause, we locked eyes.
Hey, yo.
I was like, yo, my man.
But honestly, going to a J. Cole concert was never really the question here. We already know Cole is never going to diss Drake. That's just not happening. What the fans actually want to see is Mal pull up to a Hove, meaning Jay-Z, concert. Because if you truly believe Drake and Jay have no real issues with each other, then there shouldn't be any hesitation about showing up to one of his shows in LA. There are still plenty of tickets left for the 23rd and the 24th in October. Skip the overseas dates, don't worry about Paris, don't worry about London. Personally, I think it would make for incredible content to see Mal actually show up to one of the Jay-Z shows in LA. Now, just a quick side note here, this is exactly what happens when you tell a lie. You end up having to do all this extra work, create all this additional content just to keep the original lie standing. If Mal had just come out from the beginning and told the fans, look, I'm rocking with Drake right now, and with everything going on, with the sides being picked, I can't be seen at Jay-Z shows or anything connected to him at the moment, fans would have understood that. Sure, there would have been some jokes, but it probably would have blown over within a week. Instead, now he's forcing himself to attend an entire J. Cole concert just to prove a point, even though he doesn't really mess with Cole like that and has spent the last 2 years talking down on the man's name. The moral of the story here, never lie to your audience. So drop a comment below. What do you guys make of Mal pulling up to the J. Cole show, seemingly to see if anyone actually wanted smoke with him? And would you guys want to see Mal show up to one of the Hove shows in LA? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.